First of all, I'd like to commend Stony Brook on an outstanding game. They beat us in every facet of the game tonight. They did a great job. What great teams do is they take advantage of opportunities and mistakes. And Stony Brook did that, and there's a reason that those guys have won 49 games this year. They've got an outstanding club, and they did a great job tonight, especially after playing the early game. As I alluded to yesterday, I've got a tremendous amount of respect for the way those guys play the game. They've got an outstanding club, and they took advantage tonight of everything that we gave to them, and they simply played better than us. The message to the kids after the game is we just need to play better. You know, we need to just get a little bit better in every aspect of the game. And for both teams, tomorrow, everything's there for you. You know, anything, every team, that what you want to accomplish to put yourself in position to win a regional championship is still there, and we call it the midnight rule. We need to regroup, and tomorrow's a new day.
Thank you, Coach. We'll take questions for the student athletes.
John Denton from UCF Athletics. Ronnie, talk about the mentality heading into today, trying to win a championship, and then they get the early lead. How did that change things?
I mean, we had to play from behind all game. We had to play from behind, and we didn't take advantage of our opportunities. Like Coach said, you can't do that versus a great team like Stony Brook. Those guys can swing it well, and once they took the lead, they just never looked back.
David Ferronis, College Baseball Insider. You guys had the 3-run 7th inning. You must have felt like you were back in the game, and just how tough was it that they respond right back and you get those runs back?
It was pretty tough. I mean, we were one hit away from having a big inning that inning, and when they responded, it pretty much sealed the deal. You know, that's what great teams do. When someone scores runs on you, they go out and score more runs.
D.J., I think you guys have lost consecutive games only 4 times all year. Talk about the way you bounce back as a team.
Yeah, us captains, we're going to handle that internally and make sure we have the right mindset for tomorrow. You know, we'll soak this in the next couple hours, but like Coach said, midnight rule, and we're going to flip it and, you know, be ready for tomorrow.
Ken Carpenter, Valencia Voice. Ronnie, after the game, I noticed before the coaches talked to you guys, you were a little animated talking to your teammates. Was that just to keep everybody's spirits up? What were you saying?
Pretty much just execute, and take advantage of our opportunities that's presented to us. You can't miss those opportunities and expect to win games. And when we make errors, when the pitcher makes a good pitch, we're not going to win many games if you can't make the fundamental plays. So we just we're keeping everyone up. I mean, we're used to it. No one said it was going to be easy. It's a great college baseball game, 2 games in a row, so we got one more. You know.
DJ, you're kind of slumping going into this game. It kind of got out of it now. Just what you're feeling at the plate.
Yeah, obviously I haven't been doing too great as of late, but you know, the season coming to an end. Only a few games left for this game, and then Super Regionals in Omaha. You know, I told myself just to relax and to see the ball better and stop trying to do it too much. And I did that today. Just got carried over to tomorrow.
Ronnie, DJ, can you talk about, I mean, when you lay down tonight, all your dreams, everything you still want is still there, right? Do you have to kind of remind yourself that tonight?
I mean, this is why we came here. Came here 4 years ago with Coach, and our goals, like you said, are right still in front of us. We just got to take a hold of it tomorrow and carry it on to Super Regional.
We have time for 2 more questions. If there are none, then gentlemen, you are dismissed. Any more questions? Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, John.
Questions for Coach Rooney?
Terry, what was their pitcher doing to keep your guys off balance offensively?
Yeah, just keep the ball down the zone consistently. And he did a very good job of that. I mean, obviously the name of the game pitching-wise is getting ahead, and he consistently got ahead and stayed down in the zone, expanded the zone with 2 strikes. So he did a nice job against us.
What was your message to the guys afterwards?
Message was, first and foremost, as the kids just said, I mean, everything you want to accomplish is still in front of you. You got to have a short memory. You got to have the midnight rule tonight. But I explained to them, what we need to do in order to put ourselves in position to win the game tomorrow. Things just don't happen by simply saying, well, tomorrow's a new day and we're going to do better. And what we need to do better is just play the game. I think the kids don't want to do anything out of the realm in which we've done all year. But Stony Brook, to their credit, played better in every single aspect of the game today. They pitched better, they hit better, they played better defense, and they clearly deserved to win. Tomorrow, we just have to play the game, as Ronnie said, just fundamental. We need to get ahead, need to pitch down in the zone, need to make the plays on defense, and when you're in hitters' counts, you need to take advantage of that. And they did a good job of it. So you just need to tighten everything up a little bit, and we need to start swinging the bats better. I mean, obviously, when you get to the postseason, we have not. That is one area. And you look at today, we really didn't do anything well today. And again, to the credit of Stony Brook, they took advantage of every opportunity. But offensively, we need to get it going. I mean, listen, they're an outstanding club. Stony Brook is an outstanding offensive club, and we've got a very good offense. It's time for our offense to start kind of clicking and putting up, some double-digit, hits and crooked number innings.
Coach,
Valencia voice. Coach, can you talk about the decision to drop D.J. Hicks to fifth in the lineup and then how he responded to it?
Well, obviously D.J. responded. Did great. D.J.'s a great player. He's a preseason All-American. He's been struggling a little bit as of late. Kind of think a little bit pressing, and I moved him down the lineup to hopefully create a few more opportunities. There's a little bit more balance in there with right, left, right, a little more speed in front of him. So just really just moved him down one spot. I think when you've got a player of the presence and the reputation that DJ has as an opposing coach, no matter where he is, you're still going to pitch him the same. That's what people don't realize. Even when you have an established, proven player, you're still going to pitch him the same, regardless of where he is in the order. But you might pitch the people around him a little bit different. That's the difference. And DJ obviously did a nice job today.
Coach, Walter Villa from Newsday. Can you talk about who you're going to start tomorrow and a little bit about that pitcher?
Not sure yet. Obviously, it's going to take a lot of guys tomorrow. I'll definitely decide by tomorrow morning who we're going to start. There's a couple different options out there, but I would say that tomorrow, more than likely, there's going to be quite a few guys throwing.
And also about Stony Brook, how dangerous a team is this now? They were down the first game, they rallied, come back, now they've won 2 in a row. How dangerous a team are they?
They're a great team. They're a great team. They really are. They're a great team. I mean, offensively, that's one of the best offenses we've seen all year, and all of their hitters. I mean, you can see how well. Honestly, you can sit back as a coach in the opposing dugout, and you can see. It's easier to see when another team has talent. As a coach and a recruiter, that's what you do. You evaluate talent, and it's another thing to be able to see how well coached teams are and players are. And Stony Brook is extremely talented, but they are extremely well coached. As you can see it in their offensive plan, in what they do out there. It's very noticeable in a very positive way, and they got an outstanding ball club.
Coach, Carson Engel, ESPN 1080. How confident are you in the ability of your guys to bounce back tomorrow, considering what they've done all year long, even last week, in the COSA tournament after that UAB game?
Extremely confident. I mean, that has been that's what we've done all year. I mean, obviously we have not had many occasions where we've lost back-to-back games, and we've always figured out a way to get the job done the next day. And certainly tomorrow is the biggest challenge in order to do that. But I've said it throughout the entire season, the thing I am most proud of this team is the consistency in which they've played all year. And consistency means that you don't have losing streaks because you learn from what you did. And that's the most important part. You don't know if kids are always going to respond to it, but do you learn how you lost? Do you learn why you lost? It's not just good enough to say, well, tomorrow's a new day, and we'll be okay. No, you have to have that mindset. That's important. That's one. But you have to know what you need to do mentally to get better. And for our kids, in order to put ourselves in position to play tomorrow, yes, one, we just have to clear it and know every goal we want to accomplish is in front of us. But two, we just have to play the game. We don't have to do anything, crazy. That was my message to the kids. Let's just play the game and let it rip and have fun.
We'll take 2 more questions for Coach Rooney.
Coach, you have the midnight rule. Any thoughts about changing up how you prepared from midnight last night to 7 today, or midnight tonight now till 7 tomorrow?
No.
Will your daytime preparation or routine be any different tomorrow?
No, it'll be the same. It's baseball. Obviously, as any coach will tell you, I mean, things happen. You play 56 games in the regular season. It's baseball. Anything can happen. But I think the most important thing as a coach and as a player is that you establish a routine. The reason you have routines is so you can go back to, so you have something you can go back to that has made you successful. That's why you have to have routines. Now, great teams are able to adjust on those routines, but you've got to be able to go back to what's made you successful. And what's made us successful as a team this year is our preparation. So no, nothing's going to change.
David, sure.
No, he asked it.
Okay. Is there a last question? Great.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Coach.